How to spot a covert narcissist. Instantly. The most dangerous people don't yell. They do this instead. When we think of a narcissist, we picture someone loud, boastful, and obsessed with the spotlight. But there is a much more dangerous variation hiding in plain sight. It's called the covert narcissist. They don't demand authority. They play the victim to control you. Today, we are breaking down the 3 subtle psychological red flags to spot a covert narcissist instantly before they quietly drain your emotional energy. Behaviors 1 and 2 are sneaky, but it's the third behavior, the one we'll reveal at the end, that is the most dangerous. Why? Because it looks completely normal, and you've probably mistaken it for genuine love. In fact, if you skip even 60 seconds of this video, you might miss the exact hidden phrase they are using against you right now to control your mind without you ever realizing it. Number 1. The weaponized victim. The first sign of a covert narcissist is weaponized victimhood. An overt narcissist will tell you they are better than everyone else. A covert narcissist will tell you that the world is uniquely out to get them. They use a toxic psychological defense mechanism known as projection. If they ruin a project at work, it's because their boss secretly envies them. If they mistreat you, it's because you made them do it by triggering their past trauma. Pay close attention to how they talk about their ex-partners, former friends, or family. If every single story ends with them being the innocent victim and the other person being the villain, you are dealing with a master manipulator. They use your empathy as a doorway to bypass your personal boundaries. Number 2, the microdose. The second sign is the passive-aggressive microdose. Covert narcissists avoid direct conflict because they lack the emotional courage to face it. Instead, they use subtle, toxic manipulation tactics like backhanded compliments and prolonged silent treatment. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling insulted, but you couldn't quite pinpoint why? That's emotional manipulation at work. They might say things like, "I'm so surprised you managed to finish that project on time," or "You look so much better when you actually try." If you call them out on it, they will instantly gaslight you by saying, "It was just a joke. You're way too sensitive." This keeps your brain constantly off balance, chasing their validation. Number 3, the compassion trap. This brings us to the third behavior, the most dangerous one of all because it looks like pure kindness. It's called the compassion trap. Covert narcissists often gravitate toward volunteer work, spiritual communities, or charitable causes, not because they genuinely care, but because it provides the ultimate shield for their fragile ego. It gives them a massive dose of external validation and a supply of admiration from strangers. In private relationships, this manifests as extreme, unsolicited helpfulness. They will volunteer to solve problems you didn't ask them to fix. But notice what happens afterward. They will hold that favor over your head like an emotional debt. They use their good deeds as a blank check to mistreat you later. If you question their behavior, they point to their charity work and ask, "How could a bad person do so much for others?" It is the perfect psychological crime. They build a prison of guilt around you, made entirely out of their own synthetic kindness. If someone in your life is ticking all 3 of these boxes, protect your peace and distance yourself immediately. Your mental health is worth more than their validation. If you want to understand how your brain secretly tricks you into staying with these types of people, subscribe to the channel. Because tomorrow, we are revealing the one chilling psychological reason why your brain is actively attracted to the exact people who destroy you. And it starts with a memory you've completely forgotten. See you tomorrow.